Hey guys!
We're live.
And late.
Fashionable.
We're late and live. Don't worry, you're gonna be in a picture if you show up right now. Oh, it's Friday!
Yeah, and it feels like it's really busy out there. Couldn't even find.
No one can find parking today.
Yeah.
So sorry if you came by.
I think everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's one of the last full weekends of like summer, right? Like
Stop talking
we've
right
only
now.
got a couple.
Did you hear what she said? It was so quiet, but she shouldn't have said it, so that's why.
It's true.
No.
It's what's on everybody's mind too right now. It's just like school. It's like all
That's
the
how I feel.
conversations. Like everywhere you go. Hey guys.
Hey Cara, hey S, hey Christopher.
We were talking about how busy it is out in the harbor right now. It's really hard to find parking. And I think it's because she doesn't want me to say it out loud, but it's one of the last weekends of the summer before school starts.
Yep.
And yeah.
We noticed though, we've been noticing, we were just talking about this yesterday, how like everyone is just lackluster lately.
Hey.
That's my word, lackluster.
Yeah. Well, in the conversation, as soon as you run into someone, it's like, well, what do you think about school? I'm like, there's nothing to really think. I think it's
happening.
What's happening. I have a little anger around people. Mm-hmm. But we don't have to talk about that at all.
I keep hearing just, are you ready? No.
Mm-hmm. Ready as I'm gonna be.
Not ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Not me.
But we have other things here keeping us busy. I mean, it was a busy week. We had rundown. We had the driveway sale, which was very successful. And we had our first workshop last night, which was also very successful.
That was a lot of fun. I don't know if you saw stories yesterday, but I called it a lot of fun, like a lot of times. But wait, was it fun?
It was fun.
It was fun.
Hey, we're going to do some waving there. So yeah, it was a lot going on this week. You could probably tell because I felt like feed-wise, it was like all over the place. Just trying to get it all in.
Well, it's part of our new format too. Is like we try to hit the highlights every week for everyone, and it's a lot. It's a lot of info all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. It's keeping us busy and not thinking too much about school.
And keeping you guys confused. So
yeah.
And then you can ask us questions.
Exactly.
Janet.
So next week will be a little bit more laid back week for us because there's nothing going on. We've got a celebration back, which we're super excited about. You got a little hint of that today. And just kind of how we have felt all summer. I think it's been like our motto. So
we're not even waiting. We're taking ours home today.
And then how are you guys doing on the book? Is anybody here reading the book for the next book club? Because that's not next week, but the next.
I think is it the 27th? I believe that to be correct. Christopher and S, how are you guys doing on the book? Are you are you about done with it?
Oh, tell Ruby we said hi. And
hi, Ruby.
She's super excited about the new schoolroom.
I bet.
She's the most excited about it, I think.
Well, your room looks put together. Like, you're ready.
It's coming together. I'm not ready. I don't have all the books and curriculum yet, but we're on our way. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. It will be fine.
We were talking about the book. The Vanishing Half, just so to
I was just giving you some shit about it. That's all.
Yeah.
Just seeing how far you are into the book.
It's really good. I was just curious if
finished
anybody. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm getting there.
Hi, Dad. And then I finished the book for October. I finished the book for September.
She's paranoid that some book's going to be terrible, and I was like, it's just going to happen. And
well,
I will say,
we've been sharing books too, so I'd like to get it done, give it to her.
September is going to be spicy. No,
October. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, because September is more about. How would you put it? It's more about.
I think it's a learning book a little bit, and then just I don't know, just skills we need right now.
getting through some of this. And then we won't bore you with book club stuff. What's next?
It's not
What's
boring.
Next? The driveway sale. Thank you to everybody.
Wait, I want to add this in because I said it last week too. I hope that you join our book club because it's really fun. And it's just going to get better and more fun as we go. Mm-hmm. Fun is my word of the day. But even if you don't, if you're our friend, you're going to read the October book with us because it's just...
Yeah. It'll be fun. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I feel like it just gets... It's supposed to be like 93 on Sunday, for those of you who haven't looked at the forecast. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't have AC. You do.
Kids are really excited.
Well, I mean, it's great for water play. I mean, like to go outside and maybe go to the beach or something, but sleeping won't be fun.
No.
Yeah, it'll be hot. I feel like half my... Sorry, everybody. I'm like leaning in here awkwardly.
So we had our first workshop yesterday. That was fun. We talked about that a little bit, but yeah, we made candles.
And the next one is already up. If you're interested, go check it out. It's on the website.
So our book club list, we don't have the future ones posted yet. We have the one for this month, which is still around and for sale, called The Vanishing Half. And that is on our website under the tab called Book Club or Darlin Lit Society. That's what our book club is called.
And I'm going to work, we just got the shipment in of a few months. So I'm going to work on getting that up so that there is a list. So that's coming for sure. And that's what we were trying to do is like kind of pre-read and assess and get at least 5 months worth of books going because we know some of you are hungry for it. And we've also gotten the feedback that, I've already read that. And if you have, just join us anyways. You don't have to buy the book to be a part of it at all.
I want to show you,
together
in case you haven't seen it.
Decompress.
And you asked, this is what our book bag this month looks like. So we have a cute little book bag that we put together. And then... Of course, the book, The Vanishing Half. Don't mind me as I drop everything.
I'll hold this while you do that.
Okay, and then we also have the cutest bookmarks that the Happy Stampers made, which are local little girl business. Be right back. Yeah, beautiful companion to your book. And
that's all on. That is on the website already.
All kinds of fun stuff to come. Don't mind me over here.
Let me just say a few more times. Notorious for that.
I want to answer you, S, because I know the answer to that. He doesn't understand our state and no AC, and he never will. Well, you may not understand it still after I tell you, but the reason is that until global warming really happened, which was just in the last few years, our summers never got anywhere close to where you would need air conditioning at all.
Go see this ice.
Warm but not hot. So now we need it.
We do. I feel like it's progressively gotten worse since I moved here in 2007.
100% it has. When Kate...
I feel like the newer houses being built are being built with it though. Like they're catching on. It is hot.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
I can remember when like Violet was a baby. We had like a ghetto. I guess that term is not politically correct anymore. For me, that's gonna be hard because I'm from the ghetto. But I'm learning, right? And we had this like basically a styrofoam cooler that we had put ice in and punched holes through, and then had the fan blowing just to keep her cool in her nursery because it was so hot, and it was like late August. Anyways,
what was in the cooler?
Ice. I filled it with bags of ice.
Oh, that's creative.
And it was like styrofoam, so we just like cut holes through it. And so basically it was blowing that cool air from the top.
Did you learn that from your life in the South?
No, in the South we have AC. Like that's no question. It's way too hot. You couldn't survive.
Homemade swamp cooler.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, oh, I know. It's not an option. Unless it's a new build, they have it in like new builds and stuff. But yeah. Anywho,
what were we talking? We were talking about the workshop, and then we got off on the book club.
is.
Don't mind us. When you watch this later,
Is that supposed to be Mississippi?
no one will know what
Or
we're looking at right
I'm
now.
not from Mississippi. For those who are listening, he knows I'm not. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop saying that. Just slap me.
What did you say?
You're saying fun,
fun.
and I keep saying
They rhyme.
and it's just so hot. I'm just gonna blame it on the heat. I feel like
Or maybe it's your cup full of gin that you have.
what part of Mississippi? Oh, it could be the gin that I'm drinking. We're still we still have some of this, by the way, if anybody's interested.
It's really good.
So I have that mixed with some gin here. God. I'm gonna stop talking.
You can't stop talking because I'm brain dead today. The workshop cleaned me out this week. Well, actually, and the driveway sale.
We were out in the heat for like 6 hours that day. More than that, because we had setup time and we had breakdown time. But yeah, it was super productive. And it was fun to see people in person. So that was fun.
Really fun.
Then
it was so fun. We've had so much fun this week. I hope you guys had fun too.
We already talked a little bit about the celebration bag. So we've already talked about that. Seems like there was something else. Oh, we were saying that the workshop, next month's workshop is up on the website, and you can go check that out. And
you want me to show it?
Sure.
Don't mind me again.
Here. You want me to?
Well, she is the tall one.
Oh, she got it.
I got one. We're gonna be making.
Oh, have fun at work. We'll do them longer.
Don't fake your smile. Do a real smile, and then your heart will feel happy too. That's my good advice for the day. Make it till you make it. Just kidding. Okay. Cliches aside. Have fun at work.
Good luck.
Hope you have as much fun as we're
Hopefully
having.
it's not as hot as it is in here.
I bet they have AC. Right?
I would hope. Not all of them do.
That's true.
Can you imagine, like, in a kitchen, that heat and restaurant and bodies and which of course everybody's distanced right now,
masks
but
in there though, that would be really warm.
Miserable. Which we have air conditioning, but we have no vents in here. So when the door is closed, it's just a box of heat.
Hey, Brian.
Let's wave. And then
you said wave, and I wave. Brian, are you going to do this workshop with us when we do it next month? We're going to make longer ones though. Wooden garlands, and Paige is going to teach us how to do fancy finishing tassels at the end, so they look actual, real, finished works.
Professional DIY.
Professional.
Is that the word? Professional DIY. And then celebration bags. We gave you a hint about that today, so I'm not going to say anything else about that. And what are you doing this weekend?
Probably the pool and the boat. I'm assuming. I am 100% jumping in the Puget Sound. Maybe you will too. Are you afraid?
You know, I am very scared. It's like the one thing in my life that I have, like, I don't get in the ocean. I know it's not the ocean.
It's not.
I know it's not, but
we have talked about this.
You will see me walk on water when it comes to the sound or ocean or anything saltwater related. Rivers and lakes. I feel like that was like a stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. That's I love looking at it. I love it. I love being on a boat, but I'm not getting it. I tell my children just don't go too far because
I can't get you.
There's a part of me that may not come in after you.
Good luck, kids.
I would.
What about you? What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I have a small wedding to photograph. I'll be working all day tomorrow. All day. From sun up to sundown.
Yikes. Multiple sessions?
Yeah. I'm a weekend warrior.
You are. She has a totally different schedule than the rest of us.
Well, it's all bleeding together right now. There's no balance of anything. I live at work is what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And my sleep is taking its toll on my sleep is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I have no words because it's so hot in here. That's all I can focus on.
Yeah,
Are you not hot? I feel like I'm like...
Well, I dressed like this on purpose so that I would...
Well, I have a dress on, but it just feels really hot. Oh, Horseshoe Lake. Yeah, we had talked about putting the kayaks in over there. I hear that's a good thing to do early mornings. And there's not a lot of people early mornings if you want to avoid people. So
we hate people, so
just
kidding. We don't hate people.
Just right now, during these times.
It's just fun to get to say it. We saw a meme the other day. It was like, there are two kinds of people. Avoid both of them.
Yes. That's what I feel. I've become a complete hermit. I just don't want to go anywhere. Or do anything.
Doesn't sound fun. We have this conversation every week. It's like the restaurant thing just doesn't sound fun to me. Everything feels the same every day, kind of like Groundhog's Day. Except for this day, it doesn't.
Maybe school will be a little bit of a relief for that. Like a little bit more routine. I feel like maybe that's what it is. Like there's a lot of guilt. Like mom guilt, because I'm still trying to get work done and they don't really have anything to focus on. And they know they don't have to do it. Like I try to get them to read or work on math or something and they're like, right. So, and I just, of course they got all excited when we got the new school computers and I wouldn't let them on it and they're mad about that. And I'm like, it needs to feel new in September because you're going to be sick of it by
or like the first
October.
Week that yeah.
So trying to save some of that so the newness doesn't wear off too quickly.
Smart. Yeah, maybe that will help a little bit. There's a lot of guilt too in my house because I just feel like because I'm just always doing something. Like, remember the days when you just sit and like play a board game with your kids? I haven't done that in forever.
We're good about the board games, but they've even lost interest in some of that. Like we've done so much of that over the last how many months? Well, we just finished week 22. We're going into 23, so I feel like that's where
we're at.
And I've bought new games. It's just that when you're doing that all the time, they're like, no thanks.
Max's are called board games for a reason because they're boring.
Max, he's always got good ideas.
He loudly protests everything, and then as soon as he does it, he's like loudly supportive of it.
I can see that.
He's like, I thought you just told me
there's no in between for
No, he's all in or out.
It's kind of a lot of Ruby's a lot like that too. If she's still listening.
Are you like that, Ruby?
Violet's usually up for whatever. It's kind of a go with the flow kind of gal.
Ryan, if you're still listening, what did you and the kids talk about for this evening?
Sorry, I'm like.
Cara, your dad and my son would be like best buddies.
And I love them. Like, I love playing games.
I used to hate them.
Oh, she abandoned you.
Nothing yet.
Better get on it.
I thought that was what you were going to do.
It's only 1:53 though, so you have a few.
I'm surprised they haven't talked about it though, because my Kate asks, like, first thing she asks in the morning is like, what are we having for dinner tonight? What are you making for breakfast? Like,
what's your favorite one? I see you love board games too. Anybody got any new ideas?
Yeah, tell us
new
some
games
ones
that we could try.
Try to come up with one that we haven't
What's
played.
Brian crying? They don't have time for me.
Oh, are they still hanging out in the plum tree? Hi, Kate.
Speaking of fruit trees, I have a fig. When do they usually?
Later.
It's fall.
Because they're just leaving right now, right? Big leaves are happening right now.
They are, but they're green. I know they've got to turn purple, but I feel like I'm going to miss it. And like the birds will have eaten everything.
My dad has a huge one. I'll watch it for you.
Okay.
Tell ya.
It's on the other side of my house. I mean, it's so inconvenient because I'm never home. And
because you're working
I could never go over to the other side of my house and look.
It's just really inconvenient. Do you guys remember the commercial for the Snuggie? Snuggie? That was the blanket, like, wrap thing,
like the
right?
zip up.
Do you remember the tagline for that? Was blankets are so inconvenient. What is inconvenient about a blanket? That just always made me laugh.
I got a wave here.
I had to say it all the time around the house. Blankets are just so inconvenient.
So inconvenient.
Find something that's a tube that you have to put on with arms. That's not inconvenient at all.
I saw this one little kid quote. It was like, a blanket is my pants or something like that. I can't.
Oh, my dad says the worst card game ever. It's Max's thing right now, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. None of us know how to play. It's very complicated. There's like little things on the bottom of each card that tell you who the hell knows what any of that means. And then if he's listening, Max, I'm sorry, I love you. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh with you. Especially because you tell me what to do every time.
Brian just said they didn't have time for him. So
well,
I'm doubting if
they're
they're sitting. Oh, okay.
Anyway, whatever. It's not important. Max, I love playing with you. But
just not that game.
It's actually really cool when each time you play the same game, the rules are completely different. Or like the results that you get when it's totally different. Because of Max. Because he tells me.
Oh, he makes the rules up as he goes.
I think so. Trivial Pursuit.
See, I don't like playing that one. I would say of the kid games that we have right now that I loved when I was younger, but for some reason it's just grating on my nerves, is Life.
Oh, I hate Life. Oh, I hate it. And you have to get married, by the way, which, sorry, Brian. Again, sorry. I'm saying a lot of foot in my mouth things today, but I don't mean it that way. I just mean, why in a card game with little pink cars do you have to get married?
Oh, the show's even complex? I didn't know there was a show.
You watch the show. Max watches it too. Cara, you're going to have to fill me in on some of this. Well, yeah, so Dad, me too. He just tells me what to do. I'm like, well, what would you play right now? And he gets a smile and he plays it.
Yeah, Max is on his own world. He's doing his own thing. He's got y'all. Yeah. No, it's right. The new version of Life, there's so much going on with every single card. Mm-hmm. And I'll be like, all the players choose this color. And then you put it on the wheel. And then you spin the wheel. And you're like...
Guess what we don't do when we play that game?
I forget. And then it's like...
We don't do that part.
It was like layer upon layer upon layer with every move that you make. I was like, I can't. I just wanted to drink and play a game, and
I wanted to just have fun.
Having to really concentrate.
Cara says battle scenes will be like 5 episodes long. What am I letting my son watch? Maybe he should be watching this. Should he not be watching it? Yes, me too, Dad. I'm happy he loves to play games too. Yeah, I hate that game of Life. And my kids were on a kick for a while too this summer.
Papa's over there like, oh, Max might be watching. I'm gonna say all the right things.
No, because he said
I'm
gonna
be the
favorite.
He's recovering.
It's not violent at all. It's just complex. Are you telling me the truth, or is that haha lying to me? I am the girl who
a bit drawn out. Yeah,
listens to the murder shows like you, but not my kids. Taboo. That's a fun one.
I haven't played that in so long.
That was one of our favorites growing up, was Taboo.
I will tell you, my favorite to play with the kids right now is Clue.
That's a fun one.
Their strategy and and then they're trying to cheat. Like Violet's got it down pat. Like if you're marking off your clue that you just got,
she knows the order.
She's looking to see, are you at the top of the page, the bottom? I'm like, you little cheat. But it is a lot of fun. I do like playing that one.
I keep wondering, why are they so good at all the games? And I think it's because I'm distracted when
She said it's totally kid appropriate.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're not being a terrible mother.
Well, because I have wondered, but then I'm sorry. This is going to sound really horrible parenting, but I kind of just didn't want to know. I was like, he's so happy he loves it. I don't want to take another thing away from him.
I can see myself glistening.
My kids don't get to play video games, so...
We have an old school Nintendo. I don't know. I was never into that.
I wasn't either. I feel like they're not missing anything. But Max constantly is like, Mom, everyone's playing Minecraft. Mm-hmm. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take Yu-Gi-Oh away.
They've got correct me if I'm wrong, Christopher, I think it's Mario Kart.
Oh, I love Mario Kart.
And some of those old school basics is what it is. And they really don't sit there that long. It reminds me of me when I was little. I just was I could be doing other things. just never got into it. I think my parents enjoyed it more than I did. We got one for Christmas one year, and they like mastered it, and I was like, I'm outside. I loved being outside. What, I don't know what that. See, I don't even know what that is. SNES Classic. Oh, that's the Nintendo, like the game system. See,
Don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know anything about video games.
No. I guess we.
You don't come here for that. When you come here for the mindless rambling that we give you. We consistently give you this.
Good ramble. Us sitting in here sweating.
Thank you for coming back.
And she's having to be super close. And we both had a tuna sandwich, so you can only imagine. Well, luckily we have all these candles, so you can't smell it.
I lit one of my favorites today. Maybe it's a hint about things to come.
Yeah.
Probably the label will look different this year. Who knows? Because I'm really, you know about me.
Oh, wait a minute.
And
Go,
the
pull
stupid
it back
labels.
just a tiny. There you go. Oh, this light.
It smells like heaven.
It's good.
It does remind me of fall a little bit, though.
It's definitely a fall scent, but not pumpkin spice.
No. I do make a good pumpkin candle. It's the only one I can handle. I'm not a pumpkin person.
Yeah, but it's not like.
No, and people love it.
Yeah.
Hello, fall. Hint.
It doesn't, and you would never pick it up and think that. Yeah. It's not just like pure pumpkin spice. And I do love, I like to eat it, like pumpkin pie. I just don't, like I don't ever get into like the coffees, like they're not my favorite.
Except there's one at Metropolitan Market. Which I've been having Metropolitan Market.
I know.
Oh my gosh,
exciting.
I can't even. When I think about it, it's too much. So I just don't. It's being built
like
right
my
now.
favorite
It's
store.
really exciting. It's happening. At Metropolitan Market, they make pumpkin spice latte that actually has pumpkin in it, like pureed pumpkin in the bottom. It is so good. It is so good.
I'll have to try it.
Oh, I'll get you one. That'll be one of these episodes.
We're
You can try it. And
when
you'll
we've
be
gotten
like,
back to the fall,
you'll pretend
when it's
like you like
freezing in
it.
here, it'll go from us sweating in here to us like having full.
yeah, because the
We
same
were
vents
fully
that aren't
bundled
working.
in March.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It was cold.
Yeah. Oh, and we have that cute space heater. Well, maybe it's not here right now. We have a little
Yeah,
space
I moved
heater
it.
that Paige has that looks like a little fireplace. And everyone
And
wants
we
to
would
buy
just,
it.
And then we just like stand in front of it while we're in here.
I think we should stock those.
They don't make them anymore.
What?
I tried to buy us one specifically for here because I do use that because the same thing at my house. It's super cold, and when I'm editing, I have it on at my feet. I
Saying
am
yes to Cara, you do. Sorry. Yeah.
because I'm one of those that like I'm always cold until like now.
So is your house cold in the winter too? Just if you're downstairs?
Yeah, it's just not great. It's cement and nothing, like no insulation really between the walls or between the what is left of lath and plaster. There's not a lot. It's there you go.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, it's cold. So, but not right now. It's like two extremes. It's like max.
Hot or cold. Well, our house has air conditioning because thanks, honey, Brian, for putting it in. It's freezing.
It's
Like,
on my to-do.
It's the kind of air conditioning that you're like, it's summer and it's warm outside and I have to wear a sweater and jeans because it's so
Give a little
cold.
wave there.
So I just would like it to be in the middle.
I agree. Well, I know people are
That's
just now
What are you guys doing right now?
cooking up something
What do you have going on this
good.
weekend? Tell us about it.
We know there's a lag, so
We're not here to entertain you.
first world problems.
We
yes,
have you
Brian.
to entertain us. Well, Brian, it's because blankets are so inconvenient. I don't want to go get one out. And did you see we came all the way back again? Which is what you come here for.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm getting pep in my step back again. I told Paige I felt like I got hit by a truck this week.
It was like, I was just done. But we pushed through because we had a lot going on and we pushed through it, which I was glad. But yeah, I did not want to get out of bed. Every morning I was just laying there like so tired.
You're like, what's today? Oh yeah, a lot of stuff today.
Yeah. it's okay. Got us through the week.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be busy.
It is.
Not be idle.
Yeah,
at least that's my thing. Christopher says that's my way of running away from dealing with things. So.
A therapist might tell you the same thing. Oh, you're a workaholic.
Yeah.
We know about you.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. So we've got exciting stuff in the works, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of workshops lined up. They're going to be so fun.
Yeah.
We've got books all ready to go. We've got cool ideas for celebration bags, that stuff that you're looking for.
Yeah. So just to like recap, book club is going to always fall on the second Thursday. I'm sorry. Okay,
last
restart.
Thursday of the month.
Last Thursday of the month.
Book club.
7 to 8 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. We know
unless we can get a big shot author to come and they can't
then
make
we'll
it
do
at
it when
that
they
time.
want to do it.
Yeah, but it will be a special announcement then.
Because that was really fun having the author with us last time.
If Britt Bennett can't join us, we can. I was going to say I'm going to dress up like her and pretend, but I'm not going to do that. No.
She's not allowed to do that.
Nope, not doing that. We'll come up with something though.
Yeah, we'll come up with something fun. Mm-hmm. The workshops are always going to fall on the second Thursday of every month, same time, 7 to 8. So just always keep in mind, like Thursdays 7 to 8 is so that it just is easy to remember.
And I'm sorry, I don't think it's always the second Thursday. It's going to be always the Thursday that's closest to the middle. That's kind of what we did.
Just to confuse you.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's on the calendar.
Okay, we're going to restart this recap.
Just keep
Thursdays 7 to 8.
Yep.
Is the game plan. Then our plan, now that we have our shipment in, is to go ahead and list all the books out for the rest of the year, so that if there's something you're not interested in or you kind of know and can plan that out. Workshops, everything's already lined up. I'm just waiting on some of the creators to send us photos so I can get those up on the website with details, because I need the details from them. But everything's scheduled, so we have them through the end of the year.
Join book club. You can do it on our website under.
Sorry, I was reading.
There's a tab on our website. It's heydarlinshop.com, and the tab is called book club. And if you click on that, there's a place to join. You just put your email in. And if you want to buy the book bag, that's an option too. It says book bag.
And it's under that same tab. Like, all that information is underneath there.
We would love to have you.
And you don't have to buy the book from us. We've put that out there too.
We would love
know that some people have already read the book. And if you've already read, just join us. There's right at the very top, it says join the Darlin Lit Society, and you just send us that, and you'll be on that email list that goes out twice a month. Trying to remember, we're gonna ignore her. And so we went over workshops, book club. Next week, as always, celebration bags will be announced every Monday. We're going to continue that through the end of the rest of this year.
We had someone come to our door today and do the vending machine option of us bringing stuff for her to check out. It worked great. Just FYI, you can see everything in our shop from the doorway.
Thanks, Christopher. There's a link for everybody.
Thank you. Link to the website.
And then the majority of our items are on the website too. So if you just see something you have dates that you can pick up. We're here Thursday through Monday. And we can deliver for you as well. Sorry, that was a lag there. I was like, and we do something else. We offer delivery. So if you have a special someone or something going on that you need a gift delivered, we're happy to do that. And I think that's it.
I feel like we've covered all that over and over. But we're just going to keep doing it because we get it.
We know it's a little confusing and it's these times, so.
We're trying to keep it fresh for you too. New fun stuff to do.
We're getting excited about looking at all the holiday stuff and prepping for that. We realize there's not going to be a girls' night out event this year. So we're a little bummed about that, but that's okay.
Maybe we can come up with something though.
Some type of a girls' night out something.
Girls' night in.
Yeah.
It will be girls' night in.
Exactly.
Would you like a Zoom girls' night in? I'm getting less afraid of Zoom as we go. I'm only afraid when I'm the one that has to initiate it. I worry it's not going to work, and then, oh no. Oh, my dad. I could tell you.
Should only be telling inside jokes.
And I'm willing to wait.
Do you get it?
There's two. Due to the COVID-19, you should only be telling inside jokes. Dad, you're so funny. And I'm willing to wait 2 weeks to see if you got it. Holiday yucky. Good job, Dad.
Well, and then we'll just end it with that.
Yeah.
It
Nothing
feels like
could
a
be better
good-
than some punny jokes.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us, listening to us ramble.
As
and
always.
we will see you next week.
Love you. Thank you for coming. Bye.